So now to our Weather Authority Chief Meteorologist, Dan Cianca. Dan, you're looking ahead to Halloween already. It's Thursday, but we're excited.
I mean, we're getting ready for the weekend. I mean, obviously, it's on a weekend this year, Halloween, and, you know, we're trying to figure out ways to celebrate while staying safe. So the good news is the weather is not going to make it difficult for you. We're going to see a really nice day. Actually, both days this weekend. Our high temperatures will be above normal. Our low temperatures will be below normal, though. So once that sun goes down, if you are choosing to do whatever you do outside on Halloween evening, make sure you've got some warmer apparel to make sure that you can stay warm, because it will cool off quickly once the sun goes down as we head through the weekend. Just like tonight's high pressure in control off to our north. It is a strong ridge of high pressure, and the clockwise flow around the high continues to direct warm, dry air toward the central coast. We're general light offshore flow, even though at the surface and the very low levels we've had a little bit of a sea breeze over the last couple days. It strengthened a bit today, and it is pushing in a few thin, low clouds that may show up like a little ghostly fog right along the coast tonight. So patchy fog tonight along Highway 1 on the east shore of the bay and perhaps around the peninsula. But we're still going to be battling some dry air with it, so it may just be patchy at best. I don't expect it to rush inland at all tonight. Otherwise, FUTURECAST not even really picking up on it. I guess it has a little bit of a skiff of fog there tomorrow morning, but do expect some patchy fog over the bay tomorrow morning. Mostly sunny skies throughout the afternoon. A little stronger sea breeze will keep the coast a bit cooler tomorrow. We may see some patchy fog by tomorrow evening right along the coast as well. So tomorrow, actually, the coolest day probably of the week on the coast. We're going to warm things back up as we head into the weekend. And you may not notice it in Santa Cruz, as you'll see another high in the mid-70s tomorrow, with Capitola in the 70s as well. And up in the mountains will be in the 80s in the valleys, 70s in the higher elevations. Davenport a little cool at 66. East shore of the bay in the 60s as well, but 70s into Watsonville and Salinas, 80s into Hollister, and a little warmer in Gilroy tomorrow. Over to the Monterey Peninsula, again, one area that may be a little cooler with mid-60s, but those temperatures are seasonable. That's where we should be for this time of year. That's 66 in Monterey, for example. Farther south, the Salinas Valley, 80s. Could approach 90 degrees in Bradley tomorrow. Another warm day in Big Sur and in the Carmel Valley Village with 80 for your high as well. As I mentioned, tomorrow, one of the cooler days of the next 7. We'll warm up a bit through the weekend. Saturday and Sunday looking pretty nice. We'll have some high clouds coming in on Sunday and Monday ahead of a weather system that passes by Tuesday. It shouldn't bring us any rain, but we may see a few more low clouds associated with it. All the while, temperatures above normal for this time of year. As for inland cities also, your normal high this time of year, 75 when averaged together. That's looking at 17 different inland cities, but as we can see, temperatures are going to be well above that, at least our highest for the next 7 days. So prepare for the warm weather. It looks pretty nice for the Halloween weekend, for Dia de los Muertos, also for Election Day, nice and warm. And daylight saving time ends this weekend, by the way. There's a full moon on Halloween. It's a blue moon. It's the hunter's moon. It's the first full moon. Lots of stuff going on.
Anything else for us, Dan? I don't think that was enough.
That's all we have on the list.